presenting you a vodcast concerning OneNote. Thank you.
Hey, my name is Barry. We will demonstrate how to use the basic principles of OneNote. We hope you enjoy and help you in your future. Take care.
Enjoy this trip with me. I wanna be your emotion. Be your emotion. Why don't you tell a lie?
So I was wondering, I heard a lot about this OneNote. So what is it all about? I mean, I heard there's something like subpages. What is that?
Subpages are one of the most commonly used features on OneNote, my little one. You don't understand the importance of subpages. Subpages are important just like having a real book and having the page split up into different sections where you have relevant information together. On each subpage you can add different text, different graphics, and different tables.
So this whole notebook is like a book. Well, not like a book, like a notebook. I think I get where you're coming from, Professor. But like, what else can you do? I mean, I heard of this thing called the lasso effect. What is that?
Well, Barry, the good thing about OneNote is that it's so flexible. You can move and merge different pieces of information together, such as the lasso effect. The lasso effect is actually a form of grouping. It's very flexible because you can draw any outline you want and use those items inside your outline and drag and drop them anywhere on the screen. That's how flexible it is.
Push me and then just touch me till I get my...
So yeah, lasso effect. That's kind of boring. That bored me. I need to sleep now. So I heard you can write anywhere on the page. I mean, I heard it's so flexible. How is this page so flexible? What is all this writing everywhere on the page?
Push me.
Well, the Writing Anywhere feature is a very useful feature and it's just specific for OneNote. This is why OneNote is unique. It's like a real notebook. That's why you save paper. The thing with Writing Anywhere is that you can click on any part of the screen and start typing randomly. Later on, when you want to merge the two pieces of text together, it is so easy, as it can be seen in the demonstration, where you just pick up a box and move it across to the next one.
So I understand now that it's quite good. You can merge your text. I get that now. But like, listen to my voice. It's so beautiful. So how can I put this beautiful voice into my notebook to make it even more awesome?
Well, Barry, if you really are in love with your voice like all the other people out there who use OneNote, then there's an amazing option where you can click on record and use a microphone to record your voice inside OneNote, the application, and then you can incorporate it in with the rest of your material. The other thing that you can do is import videos from external applications, and that's also something very useful.
Okay, so I am South African and I love my rugby, but I have this girlfriend.
Oh my god, the nerd has a girlfriend?
And like, I don't know, we have this date tonight, but my rugby is so much more important than this girl. So like, how can I put on my OneNote that I do rugby first, then the stupid girl, and then school, because I hate school.
Time is what you need. Time.
Well, Barry, I understand the importance completely. You're a guy and it is so expected. So, the thing about OneNote and the electronic version of it is that you can choose what is more important and what is less important. In your case, you can have rugby as on a higher priority list than say going on your day. So what you have to do is use the tag button. The tag button is amazing. It helps you know exactly what you want to do at what time and is of more value. So for you, you can use the importance button for your rugby match and then use another button such as a heart beside your date, and that obviously would be more important than say going to school and doing homework.
When you first open OneNote, this is the page that is usually displayed. On the left-hand side is a navigation bar that lists all the notebooks that are currently stored on your computer. On the top is a section tab, which contains all the sections needed in a hurry. The next button is for misplaced sections. These sections do not really belong to any specific notebook yet. And the very last button is just a list of all the notebooks that are stored in your computer again. To get started on OneNote, you need to create a new notebook. To create a new notebook, choose a drop-down button next to New and choose Notebook. Specify a name for your notebook. Click Next. In this case, this notebook is a personal notebook to be used on a personal computer, therefore the first choice is highlighted. Click Next. Confirm the location of your notebook and click Create. The first section and the first page have already been created for you. Give a title. You can rename the section by right-clicking on the section and choosing Rename. To create a subpage, right-click on this part of the screen and choose New Subpage. Provide a title. The toolbars in OneNote are very similar to the toolbars that you have already seen in Microsoft Word. The only difference are these three buttons here, which Barry will go into further. I will provide you with a quick demonstration of the very basics in OneNote. To insert text, randomly click on any part of the screen and start typing. A selection box automatically appears around your text to allow flexibility to the user to move it to any part of the screen. The standard formatting options are available. To insert a picture, there are two methods. You can either right-click copy and right-click paste straight onto your notebook, or you can choose Insert, Pictures, and decide if you want to import it from a file or from a scanner or camera. In this case, we will use one that has already been saved in the computer. This picture can also be moved around and resized. To insert a table, click on Table, Insert Table. Specify the number of columns and rows that you want, click OK. This can also be moved around. Add text and numericals. The standard formatting options are also available.
But maybe it's not as bad as they say. Maybe it's just a bunch of hype, you know?
We're back here at OneNote. This is my section. We'll quickly go over some tips and tricks that will make it much easier for you to use. Okay, let's start with the merging option. Let's just write a couple of things here. For instance, my subjects in university. ICT, that was cool. Okay, so what we want to do is add all the pieces of text together, which is better known as merging. So what we're going to do is, as you can see here, each piece of text has a little blue box around it. Click on the box, press the Shift key and move it around. Now as you can see, what happens is when you bring it close to other text, it starts merging into the same box. You can do this with ICT for instance as well. Merge it to the other text. Okay, so merging is a helpful feature, especially when you write all over the page. So it really helps to put all your work together. Okay, the next feature we will be looking at is the task feature. The task is basically just, you click on it, choose when